covering the Villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Amputees talk about their journey to stay active. Plus, a performance group and its captain earn new titles. There are 2.1 million people in the United States living with limb loss. Their main concern, if they choose to start the journey of wearing a prosthetic limb, is function, independence, and normalcy. On Labor Day weekend in 2005, Village of Sunbury resident Rich Cole's life changed. He is traveling 15 miles per hour on his motorcycle here in the Villages when he says the driver in front of him suddenly stopped. Rich clipped the back of her Jeep.
I fractured my arm and compound fractures in my leg. Unfortunately, they tried to save the leg for 2 weeks and couldn't, and they took it off, and then it got infected through that procedure.
Rich, who is an avid cyclist, had an above-the-knee amputation. He received his first prosthetic leg January 16, 2006. He has now had 4 prosthetics and rides his recumbent racing tricycle daily.
I was fortunate enough to get a computerized microprocessor leg right away. It's a C-leg. And they have developed over the last several years. Every day my leg size changes. It's just because of the nature of human nature. You know, we wake up in the morning, sometimes things swell, sometimes they don't. So we wear socks on top of the residual limb and the socket to order size. Came home from the hospital, I was just glad to be alive and ready to go. And so I never looked back. I did not look back. As you may know, I head up coordinate the amputee support group here in the Villages. And that's why I tell everybody, you're not alone, you're ready to go, and there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it.
Through the amputee support group in the Villages, Rich finds when you give support to others, it helps you too. He says that strengthens him all the time. They meet at 1:30 p.m. the first Wednesday of the month at Lake Myona Recreation. In 1969, Village of Bonita resident Bill Brown was in a car accident. His active lifestyle and world was altered.
My leg was shattered, and they had to put screws in my leg to hold it together. Well, while I was in the hospital, I got a staph infection, and I was going to a wound center here in the Villages. They took a biopsy and found out it was cancer. My leg was amputated March the 3rd of last year, and I got my prosthetic on Cinco de Mayo.
Prior to getting his leg amputated, Bill sent an email to the Village's amputee support group, and within a couple of hours, Rich Cole was at his home to answer any concerns he had.
My main question was, am I going to be able to get back on the golf course? He said, oh, absolutely, of course you will. So that helped quite a bit. I was an avid golfer before, not so much now, but I was before my amputation. I had exercises, and I wanted to get back on the golf course. So I worked and worked and worked to finally be able to get back on the golf course at the end of July this past year. And I don't hit the ball nearly as far as I did. There's a lot of adjustments, but I'm just glad to be out here. It's very comfortable. No more pain, and which is the main thing. And I'm fortunate the people that I play golf with, they're very kind, and they put up with me.
You can now find Bill playing golf on executive golf courses throughout the community wearing his prosthetic leg. After this short break, Village's athletes are ready to compete, so stay with us.
Mellow Road CBD puts innovation first, giving you the newest line of CBD products in the market. From CBD-infused coffee to gummies, lotions, and oils, MellowRoadCBD.com solutions are designed to help muscle and joint pain, sleeplessness, and even aging and dry skin. Visit MellowRoadCBD.com today to learn more about the various ways they can help you live a balance of physical and mental wellness. MellowRoadCBD.com. Order now and receive 20% off with coupon code VILLAGES exclusively for residents of the Villages.
The 2003 Villages Senior Games is going on now throughout this active community. If it's something athletes can do competitively, then Villagers will be doing it. The fun began Sunday with archery and bowling. Inside Fiesta Bowl, resident athletes ages 50 and older competed in singles and mixed doubles for the opportunity to win medals and hopefully earn the chance to advance to the Florida State Senior Games that's going to be taking place in December in Pasco County. Some of the competitors sported their bright orange Senior Games shirts while on the lanes, while others stuck to traditional bowling attire. On Monday morning, bowlers returned to Fiesta Bowl for men's and women's doubles. The Village's Recreation and Parks Lifestyle Events Coordinator Lisa Parkin says the local games brings a lot of awareness to how active this community is. Lisa says there are more than 2,400 resident athletes registered this year, with 700 being first-time participants. The Village's Senior Games action will conclude on Sunday with volleyball and track and field events. Keep your eyes on the Daily Sun and right here on VNN for continuous coverage of the Village's Senior Games this week.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Tuesday's high is 82, Wednesday 85. The rest of the week looking at highs in the mid to upper 80s with overnight lows in the low 60s. First chance of rain Saturday afternoon at 20%. For the rest of the week, we're looking at great skies and sunny days here in Florida's friendliest hometown.
Thanks, Chris. Now let's check in with the Village's Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan. He has more details about what residents can look forward to in the days ahead.
Rohan. It's time for the Parks and Rec Report with the one and only John Rohan. John, how you doing this morning, man? How's everything?
Good morning. It was amazing. I went to St. Augustine and saw a great show. The gentleman's name is called J.J. Gray and the Mofro. Got to put on your music list. Great music, great time. Family and friends. We got to see a great show. I lost my voice singing along and dancing, but it was a great time. And the weather was good. Caught some fish. Did some bike riding.
Excellent.
Cool town too. But we're back here Monday morning.
That's it.
I think pretty recharged from a great fun weekend and ready to go.
Good for
I heard
you,
you guys
man.
are picking up family members, right?
Yeah, they're here. They are here.
Yeah, you look so happy, both of you.
No,
Yeah.
we are.
I can tell.
We really are.
Yeah, it's great to have family
That's awesome.
around, very close by too.
Good.
You know.
Like you go to their house and they come to your house.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
very
And
nice.
We go to their house and they cook for us.
Oh, that's okay then.
A
It's
lot.
good to have family like that.
It's excellent.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, my mother-in-law actually found her way to our house, which is, we need. Just got to get the bell for that.
Yeah, that's a good point because people move here and it takes some time to navigate. Through the community, whether you're in your car, but there's a great Villages app out there that helps folks get there by golf cart or vehicle. And we have different multimodal trail systems. We have pathways and pedestrian pathways and the multimodal. So it's good to get familiar with where my golf cart can go, where my bike can go, and take some time, man. Enjoy the scenery. It's so beautiful. You can stop along the way at the different rec centers that are out there and load up on some water or take a dip in a swimming pool. So lots to do while you're navigating around town. And Senior Games is under.
I was just getting ready
underway.
to say, man, it's on.
It is on. Amazing celebration of athletes working with our partners, with the Villages marketing team and staff and volunteers. We had live music, DJ, food trucks. We turned Rohan Rec Center into a true celebration village, and the athletes got to pick up their packets and grab some food, listen to some good music, get some camaraderie in there. And now the games are going. A lot of stuff going on today. Platform tennis, horseshoes, there's clay shooting. I mean, there's over 20-something different events, close to 2,000 athletes out there. But you can't miss them. They're wearing their bright orange shirts.
Yeah, and don't forget bowling is today, which we still have to do.
I know. We got to put it on our calendar to do
Now,
that, man.
John, let me ask you a question. Is it the Senior Games? Can you go and watch the Senior Games?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We love to have spectators come out and watch some of it. And, all the different events are out there. If you see people out there doing Senior Games, pull up in your golf cart and get out there and watch what your fellow residents are doing. And you may be inspired next year to go out there and give it a try as well.
Okay.
And so that's going on. And then, of course, we got all the other lifestyle activities taking place. We have the outdoor concert series. It's music Music by Claire, acoustical set. It'll be on Wednesday, April 19th at 2 p.m. at Fenny. And then, of course, we keep talking about Lake Okahumpka and how that center is coming to life. We have Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to 9:30. We have a guided kayaking experience. That's $12 per person. And then if you want to just learn about kayaking, it's kind of an intro, no charge for that. That's on the second and fourth Wednesday from 8 a.m. to about 9:30. And our staff and volunteers will be out there to get you set up. It's a great way to see the villages from the water. And we also do stuff here at Lake Sumter Landing. We have guided tours. And then my last announcement is we have Water Matters. I don't know if you got a chance to see the paper yesterday. It was all about how the villages is one of the greatest stewards of water resources in the country. And we are going to have the Villages District Property Management Team will be sponsoring an event down here at Lake Sumter Landing from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I believe it is this Saturday coming up. So, yep. April 22nd, is that right? Does that give it to us?
I do believe that is this Saturday. It is this Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll have lots of booth and vendors up there. People come from all over, want to know, hey, what are these ponds used for? You know, where's the irrigation come from? How can I be a good steward of the water resources? So it's a great program, very educational, very informative. You get to meet some of the folks that run some of these water resources companies, and it is free, and it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here at Lake Sumter Landing. And come one, come all, and learn more about your community. You know, like we talk about finding out how to get around, find out how the place operates, makes you very aware, and you can share the true story on how things work here in the villages.
That's it.
Lots of misinformation out there, but the villages and the Villages Community Development Districts are here to let people know how things operate and work, and we're here to serve everybody.
There you go. Parks and Rec.
Yeah, man.
With the one and only John Rohan. And we do actually have to put it on the calendar for bowling.
Let's do that. And then we'll get ready. We'll train for senior games for
Maybe
next
we
year.
can get the film crew out there for that one, too. That would be...
I think Mike could be out there.
Yeah, get him out there and film it. I mean, if nothing else, it'll be funny.
And then pre-Lebowski or post-Lebowski, we'll figure it out. And put some J.J. Gray on your phone. Listen to some of that music. You'll love it.
There you go.
Take care, y'all.
John, thanks so much. There he goes, John Rohan. It is...
Summerfield resident Lowell Buck Mary has won several Senior Games medals in bowling over the years. We were there when he marked his 100th birthday inside Fiesta Bowl, surrounded by friends and fellow bowlers. Larry Ducat, who owned the two bowling centers in this community at the time, was on hand. He told Buck he would get to bowl for free for the rest of his life, and Buck quickly replied, "It's about time." Buck used to bowl in multiple leagues and drew the attention of those around him. Buck hasn't been able to bowl since breaking his hip last May, but on March 28th, avid bowlers in the Hot Dog Classic League wanted to celebrate Buck on his 104th birthday. There was a cake and a plaque presented to Buck by fellow bowler Victoria Warden. Victoria says Buck has such a great attitude, sharp mind, and kind spirit, and felt it was an honor to be part of such a milestone day. Victoria says the bowlers miss Buck so much, and Buck says he misses the sport and his friends too. Buck's daughter Diane Sandler bought him a Wii bowling video game system so he can feel like he is bowling. Ed Fenstermacher started the Hot Dog Classic League 14 years ago. When he noticed Buck bowling every Sunday morning, he asked Buck to join them when he was 100. Ed says Buck is loved by everyone, and he thinks Buck doesn't even realize how much he means to this bowling community. Up next, you're going to meet some queens right here in the Villages. We'll be right back.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Rocking. Dancing.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Relaxing. Or romancing. Thank you for listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music. The songs you love. Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG.
Primetime Twirlers captain Elin Jones and her team were just in the spotlight. Elin was named Ms. Super Senior USA, and her team, who also performed at the event, was named as the pageant's official performing group.
It was just also fun standing there all poofed out and with your crown and sash and just feeling so pretty for a while. And then pretty soon they announced me. Just a thrill. I still can't believe it, actually. The Primetime Twirlers just won everybody over. They just love these guys. What a team. We've been sisters since 2007, and I don't know what I'd do without them.
Elin's scores were so high, she is qualified for the Ms. Senior Universe in January, held in Las Vegas, and her team will be there to perform as well.
What impresses me the most is their constant energy. It is high, it's very positive. There is absolutely no negativity from any member of Elin's group or from Elin. It was one of the things that impressed the judges so much that Elin won a title that she very well deserved.
Just joy for her, just excitement, and just, that we all got to be a part of it and be there to see her get crowned. That was the best part. The team works really hard, and to be able to go and do something like that was just another accolade that we could talk about to our grandchildren and our children, and just let them know that as seniors, you don't have to just be sitting in a rocking chair, that especially here in the villages, you can stay active, and that's what you want to do when you get older. We're always accepting new twirlers, and we'd love to have you part of the team, and just keep doing what you're doing to stay healthy and active.
The Primetime Twirlers meet at 9 a.m. Thursdays at Lake Myona Recreation if you would like to learn more about them. Keeping with the pageant theme, coming up on Sunday, Village of Lynn Haven resident and Ms. Florida Senior America 2022, Dr. Linda Succi, will be awarding a beautiful crown to the winner of this year's pageant inside Colony Cottage Recreation.
The requirements are you need to be over 60, and you need to present a talent of your choice, gown presentation, philosophy of life, and an interview. I had a great experience because it focuses on age of elegance and what women do and accomplish over the age of 60, which is very important to me as an older woman.
It's an experience you just can't describe. When they announce your name as the winner, it's exhilarating. You're knowing that you're an older person who has gotten these accolades. It's absolutely fabulous. What we're trying to get across is that we seniors are not a forgotten generation. We are viable, we're knowledgeable, we're experienced, and we love our retirement. It's not a doom and gloom thing once you've retired. You have to step out of your comfort zone. Do what you want to do. Even if you don't win, it's okay. It was a journey that you would have never done if you didn't step out of your comfort zone. My motto, from the rocking chair to the runway. When this crown is given to this lady at this pageant, she's going to Atlantic City to vie for the national crown.
14 women from across the state will participate in this year's pageant. If you would like to be part of the event, advance tickets are available for $22 at the website on your screen, or you can get your tickets for $25 cash only Sunday at Colony Cottage Recreation. Doors open at 2:15. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
If you have a hearing loss but won't wear a hearing aid, we have exciting news for you.
It's the Lyric Invisible Hearing System. It's placed deep into your ear canal. It's completely undetectable, and the insertion process takes only minutes with no surgery, medication, or pain involved.
You wear it 24 hours a day, there's no maintenance and no batteries to change.
You can sleep, shower, and exercise with it.
In practically the time it's taken us to tell you about this hearing device, we just fit this patient.
Call right now and find out if Lyric is right for you.
This is VNN.
The school year is coming to a close, and registration is going on now for some summer camps. Buffalo Adventures Summer Camp at the Villages Charter School is held from June 5th to July 28th, and registration is officially open for parents through May 5th. These weekly camps fill up quickly with 200 spaces available for Villages Charter School students in kindergarten through 5th grade. Each of the 8 weeks of camp has its very own themes, such as Carnival Week and Splash and Dash into Summer. Kids are even entertained by Scooter the DJ, and they get a visit from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office during America the Beautiful Week in July. The City of Wildwood Summer Camp will run from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. weekdays, June 5th to August 4th for children ages 5 to 12. Wildwood Parks and Recreation Director Amanda Salazar says the city's new splash pad will be open, so the kids will be able to use that on a weekly basis. They will also go on field trips once a week to various locations. These camps will accommodate 30 kids per week. Take a look at the front page of Monday's Daily Sun for more about summer camps and how to register. 3 Villages High School weightlifters captured state medals on Saturday. Christian Sirakinis lifted 460 pounds in traditional format to finish as a runner-up in the 129-pound class at the Class 1A state meet in Lakeland. Christian says going against the top competition in the state was surreal, and he had to fight for it. Malik Williams received a medal for a 6th-place finish in Olympic style, lifting 475 pounds, while also setting a personal record in snatch with 215 pounds. He says his teammates and coaches gave him that extra motivation to finish. And Caleb Scholl finished 4th in traditional, lifting 370 pounds. Head coach Myrick Geis says there is a lot for his program to build on, as having 3 guys medal at states is a great stepping stone. The school sent the lifters off in style Friday afternoon. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
You're here to have fun, lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.
Broadcasting and streaming live from Lake Sumter Landing in a small building with big windows near the water. AM 640, 102.7 and 104.5 FM. Your soundtrack to the Villages. WVLG Wildwood.
A hard-working German Shepherd who served with the Lady Lake Police Department has retired. On April 3rd, 7-year-old canine Lux and his handler Josh Higgins received a standing ovation during the Lady Lake Commissioner meeting. Lux is retiring because of an arthritis diagnosis and will live with his partner on his family's farm. Josh and Lux have been partners for 6 years. Lux joined the department in 2017 when he was just 1 and served as a narcotics and tracking dog that Lady Lake Police Chief Robert Tempesta credits with tracking missing seniors with dementia, lost children, and criminals. The Villages is the place to be when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands ready to perform for you on Tuesday. That's all the news we have for you now. Make sure to pick up a copy of Tuesday's Daily Sun to read about a colorful performance group. Keep enjoying the Villages lifestyle.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
If you get a hearing test, you should also have what's called speech and noise testing. Most of our patients will tell you they have trouble understanding people when there's a lot of ambient noise. So if I don't test you in noise, how do I quantify your handicap? How do I pick the right technology to overcome that? So speech and noise is a big part of our test, but guess what? It takes 2 minutes. It's simple, it's effective, it's scientific. We do it. I'm happy to report that. The other thing that's huge is a cognitive health screening. We know that untreated hearing loss damages the brain. It alters structures of the brain. Well, if I put hearing devices on you and I get the signal to the brain, but the brain is changed, right, that impacts how well the treatment works. So when I screen cognition, when we screen cognition, we get this information about 3 different domains of your cognitive health. And then we test you again in 4 months, right? So I treat your hearing loss, you go through your adaptation and your rehab process. You come back in 4 months and I put you back on that device. And guess what? We're seeing improvements in memory and executive function. So not only do we listen to your problem and treat it effectively, we're also really big about outcomes and validating them.